In a recent episode of Antiques Roadshow, arms and armor specialist Ranjit Singh was presented with 3 traditional Indian daggers. The guest who had brought the astonishing blades onto the BBC One show explained they were part of her father's weaponry collection. However, she was left lost for words when Ranjit disclosed their extortionate value and symbolic meaning. Ranjit said, "Thank you for bringing me these daggers and armor from ancient India. The religious aspect to us all was very important for many of the martial and the Sikhs were one of them. We worship weaponry and so do many of the Hindu groups. Can you tell me how they came into your possession?" The guest explained the impressive weapons belonged to her father as part of his collection, which he started when he was in his 20s. There are now about 500 pieces in his collection, she explained to Ranjit. Coronation Street double exit for Chesney Brown and Gemma Winter? Her father bought the daggers she presented to antiques expert Ranjit in the 1980s and 1990s. Ranjit said, "That was the golden age of collecting. But I know your father and I have dealt with him over the last few years and I know these objects were brought probably when I was at school, and they're wonderful." His particular favorite was a vicious-looking South Indian bichwa, which translates to a scorpion sting, because of the curved shape of the blade. This handle tells the story of Sati, who was married to Shiva, the Hindu god Shiva, he explained. But the father-in-law Daksha held a fire ceremony, a religious ceremony, and he didn't invite Shiva, and Sati was devastated, so she attended and threw herself on with fire in protest. When Shiva heard, he plucked one of his dreadlocks, threw it on the floor, and up sprung Virabhadra, who is a protagonist in the story and is pictured right here, on the handle. Virabhadra attended the ceremony and replaced Daksha's head with a goat's head. We can see Daksha pictured very meekly with a ram's head and then Shiva and Sati riding at the top. The other items the guest brought onto the show were a punch dagger, which was wonderfully decorated with 2 small mythological creatures, as well as specially commissioned Indian dagger. Where is our Yorkshire farm? Amanda Owen and family leave Ravensseat, latest Emmerdale twist as Jamie Tate's return sealed in sinister Mina plot. Theory: Emmerdale's Chloe Harris discovers Gary's life-changing secret? Spoiler: the guest told Ranjit her father spent about £10,000 on his collection, to which the expert informed her he bought very well. He explained the scorpion dagger alone is now worth between £8,000 and £10,000. The punch dagger is now worth approximately £30,000 to £35,000, he explained to the guest, as to which she replied, "Golly." The third item was unique and worth £30,000 to £40,000, Ranjit said to his stunned guest, who was lost for words. "The total value we are looking at is £70,000 to £80,000, and that's being conservative," he said. The crowd who were gathered around the weaponry gasped in disbelief when they heard the eye-watering figure. The guest replied, "Wow, that's great, lovely, thank you very much. It's a lot more than what I expected." It was not revealed whether she would keep the weapons in her family or sell them at auction. Antiques Roadshow is available to watch on BBC iPlayer.